Alright, the time has finally come. We are at Grandma's pool, and this is all thanks to poolpartstogo.com, who are the sponsors of the video and the job to be done. So as you can see, we've drained the pool down, and the sludge on the bottom is so thick, the walls are black, and I'm quickly realising that this is probably the worst pool that I've had to work on. We've got pool boy banners on the shovel, Gem Red up the top, and the rest of the family helping out, barrowing the sludge away from the pool. We'll show you the pile of sludge. Lovely. Well done, Gemma. The pool's almost empty. We've still got the submersible pump in the bottom, but it's getting blocked up with all the sludge and the leaves. We're having to jet wash around the bottom of it to keep it flowing. But anyway, this is the first part of the pool clean up. Look out for part 2. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, we're back here then, part 2, sponsored by Pool Parts to Go, who has followed Grandma's pool story from the beginning. There she is on tea duty. They reached out to me to see if there's anything we can do to get this pool up and running again like it used to. So here we are, more barrow runs to the pile, which is becoming a bit of a mountain. We've got both jet washers on the go then, inside the pool and on the outside doing the slabs and the copings. The pool floor is tiled and they are coming up really nice. As you can see, the walls are still quite black. This is the skimmer slash steps into the pool, which is just filled with sludge. And that's the skimmer basket, which is also filled with sludge. So we'll jet wash that all down, hoover out the inside and disconnect the pipe. Lovely. Give the pool a final rinse down, and that's it all cleaned up, ready to be filled with Grandma doing the honours. That's job done. Alright, I've come to this pool, get it ready for the summer. First off though, we're going to drain it down because it needs some work doing to it. There's a little split in the fiberglass that needs repairing, and obviously it's quite green. So we're going to clean that out as well. Marks out of 10 for the TikTok symbol, let me know in the comments. We're going to get the pump in, get it drained down, and while it's draining I'm going to jet wash the copings. So coming back the next day, we're empty but obviously quite messy. There's a lot of algae at the bottom. Going to start jet washing around the steps first, get the bulk of it off before we acid wash. Rinse down the pool as we're going. The tile band's going to be re-grouted as well because it's got like no grout on it anymore. Move out the last bits, empty that in a bucket and let the pump it away. And that's the pool all cleaned out. Let's get some water in there. Now it's ready for the summer. Holler your boy for the pool work. You? Alright then, come to this lovely looking pool which hasn't been used for about a year. There's a lot of sludge, algae all over the steps, all over the bottom of the pool. The customer wants it drained down, so we've stuck a couple of pumps in, and as it's draining we're going to give it a jet wash. just to get all the main big bits off. Pretty tough around the light. Slide down to the bottom where our 2 pumps are, move them over, get the last little bit out as much as we can, then give it an acid wash, rinse it some more, scoop up all the sludge and leaves, put them in a bucket, move up the last bit of water in the bottom, rinse it down again, and that's job done. Ready to be filled up, ready for the summer. Holly your boy for the pool work. Alright, so I'm back where it all started. This is the first pool I posted a TikTok about. So I'm back to open it again for the summer. Just dragging off the winter cover, letting that dry before the rain comes. It's not green this time, but it's quite messy. There's a lot of dirt in the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just roll out the lay flat hose, and then prime up my back hose. Come to the plant room, get all the bungs, start putting them all back together on the pumps and the filters. Prime the pump. Close the lid and tighten it, put it on waste, turn the pump on and start hoovering. Little wrapper at the bottom. Get the cover folded up and put away. Check the chemicals. pH was a bit low, so I'm adding some pH plus. And that's the job done, ready for the summer. Follow your boy for the pool work. Alright, we've got a full pool and surround cleanup going on. The cover's got tons of mess on it and the slab's desperate for a jet wash. There's even plants growing in the cover. The pool's not too bad itself, there's a lot of algae growing around the sides. It's a bit green. So I'm going to go to the plant room, get it all running, then get the net and take out as much leaves as I can. Get some chlorine granules out and some shock to kill off all the algae. Then start jet washing the copings and the slabs. Really well. The gardener's doing the hedges, the slab's all cleaned up. Come back in a couple of days and the pool's all cleared up. Get my vac set out, prime the hose of course, and start hoovering. And that's the pool all done. Get the cover out, drag it on the pool, roll it up, and that's the job done. Holly your boy for the pool work. Alright, so I've come to this pool, it's in a little dome, and obviously the pool is very green. So what I'm going to do is get some shock out, some flock and some chlorine granules. Pour those all in, all around the pool. Shock to kill off all the algae and the bacteria. Flock to help combine all the particles and settle them to the bottom. Get the brush out, brush the whole pool, and then come back in a few days and see what we're looking like. So it's cleared up pretty well. I've got my new Clark pump from Machine Mart. I've tried it out a few times and I'm pretty impressed with it. Gonna prime it up obviously. So previously the pH has been running quite high in the pool, so the liner's gone a bit like sandpaper, it's scaled up. So all the fine dust is coming up, but there's still some tough stains in the bottom. A few random objects in the pool as well, football included, and a cup. I've left Zane with a brush to get them tough stains up, so I'll have to come back and give it another vac again. Holly your boys for the pool work. Alright, this is Stacey Solomon, hollered your boy for the pool work. So we went over to take a look, see what's going on. We took the winter cover off first. The pool was empty and it was pretty dirty. Nice cup of tea and biscuits from the customer. First off, we're going to start with the copings, get them jet washed. They come up really well. Then we're going to go inside the pool and do underneath the copings. Stacey enjoys a bit of jet washing herself, so she'll come out and give us a hand with her jet wash. Doing a fantastic job, coming up nicely. So everything we jet wash come down to the bottom of the pool, so I'm going to brush that up, then get the shovel and scoop it into a bucket. Get the wet and dry hoover out, hoover up the last little bits at the bottom. And that's the pool all cleaned up. Now it's time to get it filled up. Holly your boy for the pool work. Alright then, this job today, the pool's gone a little bit green. You can see all the algae stuck to the surface. So what I'm going to do is go to the plant room first and give it a backwash. It's pretty dirty, to be honest. Then I'm going to rinse it and stick it in recirculate. Get the brush out, brush the whole pool, then get some shock, and I'm also going to use flock as well because I'm hoping to come back the next day and get it cleaned out because they want to use it for the weekend. So literally 24 hours later, we're back and the pool's nice and clear. All the stuff has just settled to the bottom, so I'm going to get the vac gear out, prime the pump, and start hoovering. It's coming up really easy due to all the brushing. A little bit of netting at the end. That's the pool all cleaned up, looking good, ready for the weekend. Ollie your boy for the pool work. Alright then, come to this pool to get it ready for the summer, and it's pretty green. It's not a small one either, it's probably around 25 foot by about 50 foot. So there's a lot of shock that's going to go in, about 4 tubs. I'm going to sprinkle that all the way around the pool while the pool's running as well. Get the brush out, brush the whole pool, all the surfaces, and let that do its thing. A few days later we're back and it's nice and clear, everything's settled to the bottom. So I've got the vac gear out of the van and prime the pump as usual and start hoovering. Yeah, I've given this a go here. It's pretty hard though with just one hand. Not bad, but I should have gone round a bit more. Cup of tea and biscuits from the customer. Nearly there, and that's job done. Holler your boy for the pool work.